So this message is for the new administration. I don't think it's a coincidence that you happen to be inaugurating on January 20th, which is, and I want you to do well. And I would like to be an ally to your administration because if you want to make America great, I'm all for that. But I do have a question when you say again, because for my Native American family, there may be a different history of America, right? So let's just be honest with it. Let's be truthful with it, right? Like you said that you're a very popular person. Your administration is very popular. Your inauguration is going to be attended by the top 3 billionaires, right? Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, and Mark Zuckerberg. And you're a billionaire yourself. And I was telling my granddad, who watches a lot of news, also watches a lot of wrestling, and thinks wrestling is real, but somehow doesn't think the news is, and thinks the news is real as well, right? Thinks wrestling is real and the news is real. And I know you've been on both, right? You had your show and all of that stuff. And he doesn't believe wrestling is fake, and he doesn't believe the news is fake. And the news talks about a lot of things. What I'm here to do is expose the truth, and that's it. Now, you're either with that or against that, and I just need to see where you are with that. If you're a Christian and about Christ consciousness and about truth, then you should be with that. You should welcome Jesus back. And yes, Jesus is black, right? Jesus is a black king. They do make black kings, right? A lot of my black people that are here do not realize the history that they've had, right? Because a lot of that was cut off from America. That's why I'm saying, make America great. Like, come on. What perspective of America are you talking about? Even when you talk about immigration, America was created by immigrants, right? And we didn't discover this country. There were already people here. How do you discover something where there's already people? So you got a group of people that discover a land where people are already there, and the history will show that. And even the history of America, the Constitution, all men are created equal, but in the meantime, the people writing that are owning slaves, right? So we need to bring this stuff to the light. I like to bring this stuff to the light to heal it, but certain people want to hold on to certain positions because of pride and just because it's comfortable and all of this stuff. And you may be one of those people. We'll see. All of this is going to come out. Like, this is the apocalypse or the revelation. This is uncovering and revealing the truth. So you're the president for this, and you said that you're about all this stuff, so we're going to see. You're either going to have an asset, and I hope to be an asset, or we'll see how it plays out. But I'd love to be an asset, just like Martin Luther King worked with the president in his time. And I'm going to be doing works on the level of Martin Luther King. And black people can replicate Martin Luther King, but don't because of the outcome. Just like black people can replicate Jesus's works, but don't want to because of the outcome, right? So you got someone that's going to replicate Martin's work and take it to a higher level on Jesus's level. And Jesus was nobody special. I'm not perfect. I'm a human, and I'm a God, just like you are. If God is everything, there's nothing that is not, including you. And that's what Jesus was talking about. The kingdom of God is within. So don't look up here, don't look up there. It's an internal journey to awaken the Christ within you. Jesus Christ, your name Christ. So you are God incarnated as you. You're a spiritual being having a physical experience, or your consciousness experiencing physicality. You're a supernatural being having a natural experience, right? That's what's going on. That's the good news. We're supernatural to begin with. I wrote a book called The 100-Degree Challenge, which is on your little Amazon, Jeff Bezos. And it's an exercise of removing what you're not. A lot of the programming tells you what you are, and you put these labels on you. Removing all these labels, remove what you're not to reveal what's left. And that's the divinity that we all have. That's what Jesus was talking about, the internal light. So I'm just letting my light shine. And if what I'm saying is not true, just show me where I'm wrong. Very simple. I've been awake in this matrix for 10 years, documenting it. And part of that documentation is included in some of these large language models. So if you're looking at ChatGPT, you can ask ChatGPT to summarize Victor Bang, right? If you don't want to look at the videos that I've been putting out over this time. Because what would Jesus do? One of the things he would do was awaken. You got to be able to see. You got to get the plank out of your eye before you try to get the beam out of other people's eyes. You got to be able to see clearly. And a lot of these mainstream religions do not incorporate clear sight. They incorporate being saved. And the other thing was to put the message out myself in my own words and the avatar that I'm in right now, so that you can hear it from me and not someone else. So that you can hear it from Jesus, that you are God, and you don't have to listen to anyone else. You can go within and have that direct experience yourself, and you don't need these intermediaries, which are, what are they doing? They're stealing your money, and they're giving you false hope that you're going to get your reward in heaven. Meanwhile, what's going on here? The rich are getting richer and the poor are getting poorer, regardless who's in office. There's a recurring theme that goes on regardless of who's in office, right? And it's funny that in this inauguration of some of the richest people on the planet, and do you think that they're going to create a system that doesn't support them getting richer? Have we ever seen that? So I don't expect anything to change. I expect y'all to strengthen your position, because now you see there's people like me, and I'm not the only one. There's other Christs on the planet, but Jesus was more like a soldier. Some people believe that Michael was an incarnation of Jesus, however you want to look at it. Regardless, I'm here to do that work, right? And anyone can do that work. That's what Jesus was saying when he said, the things that I can do, you can do in greater. So even if I'm not Jesus in your mind, you can say I'm not, that's fine. You'll be in the boat with my family. I'm still going to do the works in greater, right? And it's the Truman Show. It's live, it's out there, it's public, and the truth fears no questioning. So I'm out here in the open, and these people that are going to ridicule and all this stuff about me are hiding stuff, right? These churches are hiding stuff, right? Look at their history. Let's compare histories if you want to. But anyway, I'm here. I'm willing to work with you. Victor Bang stands for Victory Over Noise. Just wanted to make this short and introduce myself, and yeah, we're going to see how this goes.
Yeah, we need help. It's all right to say. Now, somebody said to me the other day, "You're the most famous person in the world by far." I said, "No, I'm not. No, I'm not." They said, "Yes, you are." I said, "No." They said, "Who's more famous?" I said, "Jesus Christ."